wrap around his hand, but still, that's bare knuckle connection right there because there's no padding. The padding from the glove have been removed. So do you have anything to say when it comes to the photos and all the evidence that's right in front of your face? Are you being Stevie Wonder? I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from.
This is what I'm going to say to that. I say that Jay Diaz, his trainer, was sitting there right next to when the gloves are getting wrapped. If it's on anybody, it's on his head trainer.
So when Margarito cheated and Resto, how did that happen? Weren't there some members of the team where they were in their corner? So how did they cheat? How did Margarito get away with cheating?
The corner obviously didn't do its job and protect its fighter.
Exactly. Well, Deontay Wilder already said there was snakes in his camp, and they didn't do their job. With that being said, I got to let you go. I got another caller. Peace.
What about Mauricio Suleiman?
I'm going to talk about him later on. He going to get this work.
And he did review.
He going to get that work. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is? Where you calling from?
Yo, hello? What up? Am I online?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, man? I just tuned in. I just wanted to make something quick. I just got done watching the Tyson Fury fight, the second fight, and he didn't hit Deontay Wilder with shit. You know, he landed a few jabs, and if you look at that third round, when he sat in the corner, man, he spit out a lot of blood. I just wanted your thoughts on that. I don't know if anybody paid attention to that, but Tyson really never landed anything significant in the entire fight. He just hit him with a few jabs, and it seemed like the man's face was already puffed up. And I want to say the second round, you know.
Yeah, and what did Tyson Fury say before the fight? He said he was gonna dip his hands in gasoline and pour on fire fight night. So that's exactly what he did. He went from a pillow-fisted fighter to Mike Tyson. All his opponents say that. Like, that's not nothing new. Everybody said that he don't have devastating power. He don't have power like that. He a light puncher for a heavyweight, right? And all of a sudden, you come to the rematch, and now you're hitting like Mike Tyson. Like you said, he hit him with a couple shots, and Wilder is bleeding. he dented his head. You know what I'm saying? And we could clearly see in the photos, Tyson Fury, his glove were tampered with.
And I trained at Windy City Boxing with Nick Asbury, you know, and I remember him coming in the gym, man. He was real upset talking about how if he catch Fury, he gonna whoop him. You know, I know that man personally, you know, and you know, like I say, I trained with him. I know he's not gonna lie about nothing like that, man. He don't got no reason to lie. My question to you is, you know, this a big channel, in my opinion. What is we as the fans could do, you know? And I used to do amateur boxing. Like, what would you think? I mean, is it this is like murder. This is like attempted murder, if you ask me, because it's clear as day the man cheated, and the boxing commission don't have his back. What do you think should be done as far as like taking action? I mean, I don't know, man. But
right. Let me answer that question real quick, but let me read the super chat from one of my Akhis before I do so. Terrence Bailey Sr., he said, blessings and peace, brother. I appreciate it. Bailey, you're always showing love. You're always showing support. I appreciate every single one of my Akhis in the comment section. But to answer that question, I mean, at this point, really, just like the George Floyd situation, we nearly have to protest. People have to flood the WBC. People have to flood. I mean, Tyson Fury, his page is blocked. Ever since he tampered with his glove, he been blocked his page, right? So people have to simply, you remember how they used to flood Danny Garcia page with cherries? They need to flood every single commission, the Nevada State Commission. They need to call them, bother them, bug them, and, you know, demand justice. I mean, how can someone cheat in front of our eyes and they're going to stand next to the cheater, like the WBC president? You know, the WBC president, right? He stood next to Margarito when he cheated against Cotto. I don't know if people know that, but I posted a video and I exposed the situation. So that's the type of corruption we dealing with. We know Margarito is a convicted cheater. He got busted for that. On camera, there's proofs that he a cheater and all of the above. The WBC president, he said that he was innocent, right? Moving on. Jimenez, she failed both the A and B sample. That didn't stop the WBC president Suleiman from standing next to her, claiming she's still the champion, right? And he did not return the belt. He didn't return the belt to Cruz till George Floyd got murdered. Then 3-4 months later, he decided to strip Jimenez after she cheated. Yeah, I think it was the WBO. They've been suspended Jimenez. But on the other hand, the WBC stood next to her and backed her up with a statement, a ridiculous statement. I mean, they have no honor. So what I'm pretty much saying is, we know the WBC is corrupted. We know Suleiman ruined the reputation of the WBC.
Right.
Right. So like I said, at the end of the day, or at least the night, I'm doing my part, because you see the WBC strap right here. Like I said, this right here is realer than Canelo's strap. But this right here going straight to the garbage because he ruined the legacy of the WBC. How you condone cheaters? How you back up cheaters and say they innocent when facts say otherwise? He want to question science. WBC had the audacity to say we can't figure out. Science can't tell us how Jimenez cheated or why. Is this man like, what is he talking about? Like, she cheated to get an advantage against her opponent.
Yep.
How she cheated? She took some damn steroids. This is not rocket science. It's simple. Like I said, at the end of the day, or at least the night, we talking facts. See, we voicing our opinion, but we backing it up with facts. The WBC want to defend Tyson Fury blonde, which I'm going to expose him later on, is because Tyson Fury, the people that made his glove and the WBC are actually partners. So he had to defend Tyson Fury blonde because it will fall back on him. You know what I'm saying? And the Nevada State Commission, like I always pointed out, they never busted anybody in history. They didn't bust Margarito. They did not bust Luis Resto. And they did not bust Maidana. So how can we trust a commission that's corrupted, or at least they're not doing their job? Because name me one fighter in history that was cheating and they busted him before he cheated, or even after. An incident that took place in history where the Nevada State Commission actually did their job, or any commission. You could go ahead and take the stand on that.
It was Tyson Fury. I mean, in one of them fights, I read, I think on the Deontay page, where the ref caught something in the ring.
Yeah, but that's the ref, though. That wasn't the commission.
Oh, the commission.
Yeah, I'm talking about the commission, because people keep pointing out, oh, the commission was there. They say, oh, well, Deontay Wilder, one of his team members were there. You know what I mean? So they always say that, and they dismiss the fact that fighters in the past cheated, and there was people from the other team there. The commission was there. So how did the fighters in the past cheat? And why wasn't the commission doing their job then? So why will we all of a sudden accept the commission to do their job now? So like I said, the WBC are partners with Betfin Sports. That's a conflict of interest. No wonder they defended Tyson Fury blonde without any investigation, calling Wilder and his team stupid and irresponsible for stating facts, for stating that the doctor said he has a dent in his head. Do you all know that you will most likely break your knuckle before denting someone's skull? Deontay Wilder, with all his power, he never dent nobody's skull. But on the other hand, Tyson Fury, with his pillow fist, he out here denting people's heads. So we have fighters busting him on tape, tampering with a glove, Nicholas Asbury. We have champions co-signing the allegations, Errol Spence, Cunningham. We also have, like I said, trainers co-signing the allegations, exposing Tyson Fury. We have victims, Joey Spencer. What more needs to be said? We have footages. And the WBC want to defend Tyson Fury blonde. Like I said, the WBC been exposed. I exposed the WBC, and I'm going to leave it in the comment section below of this video. The WBC stood next to Margarito. Margarito, the same person that cheated and loaded up his gloves versus Cotto. They stood next to Margarito and claimed he was innocent. Margarito? Really? He innocent? Y'all claim he's innocent? They stood next to Jimenez, claim she innocent? So there is nothing that the WBC could possibly say that will shock me. Nothing they could say. They pretty much an open book, and they showed us their true colors. So might well come out of the closet. I mean, y'all coming out with French fries titles to avoid the fighters on the coincidental list, such as Charlo and Devin Haney. A title that's not a belt nor a championship. They stood next to Canelo, and Canelo Alvarez fell for steroids. So like I said, it's nothing new. They always condone cheaters. That's why Suleiman have been exposed for being a hypocrite and having no honors. He's a man with no honor, with no integrity. He has zero integrity, because if he had 1% of it, he would not have condoned Tyson Fury cheating and post a picture of Jack Johnson cropping Deontay Wilder out of the picture and showing sympathy for Jack Johnson, who's dead and passed away. He want to pay homage and show homage to Jack Johnson, but mistreat Deontay Wilder, who's still fighting today. So you mistreat a fighter that's alive, but you pay homage to a fighter that's dead. Like I said, racism exists to this day in the sport of boxing, just in a different form. You can ask the WBC and the corrupt that's going on in the sport of boxing. So, to make one thing clear, for all the people that keep saying, well, the commission was there, why didn't they bust Margarito? Why didn't Luis Rusto get busted by the commission? Why didn't Maidana get busted by the commission? That's the $1 million question. Why none of these fighters that cheated in the past got busted by the commission? Not even one. Not even uno. How you doing, Akhi? Who this is and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, sir. You live.
Hi, this is Jonathan.
Jonathan, talk to me.
Hey, man. I just in the words of the great Teddy Roosevelt, complaining about a problem without offering a solution is called whining. And that's all you're doing is whining like a little bitch.
The solution is to suspend Tyson Fury from fighting ever again. Tyson Fury needs to be locked up for the criminal act he did. This is not making excuses. You simply being a fanboy. I know Tyson Fury is your daddy and you his son, but don't be butthurt because you got a bandit and now you want to show your daddy love, Tyson Fury, so he could get you back under his wing. At the end of the day, or at least the night this man cheated in front of your eyes, you call in to troll instead of saying anything factual or debating any of the facts. You see evidence, you see photos. I showed y'all photos of Tyson Fury glove being tampered with. One thing that don't lie is your eyes. But you not trying to find the truth. You hiding from the truth. So quit being a little B and face the truth, because you don't got the cojones to even talk like a man. You want to talk trash behind the phone? You think that's being a man? You won't say none of that to my face. I promise you that. So at the end of the day, you're just another troll that got knocked out on split decision. Now he hang up. See, he not man enough to talk to me. You all heard what Mike Tyson said. You not man enough to talk to me. You want to troll behind a phone. And please tell me why you hating? I know why you hating. Because I keep telling the truth. But I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than be loved for telling a lie. I'm not Max Kellerman. The haters amuse me. Haters amuse me. Because they have female parts. They have female tendency. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to do the outro. Then I'm going to pick up calls. And I wish a decaf would call in. I wish a decaf would call in. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these decafs, a.k.a. dumb casual ass fans / old media that don't know shit about boxing. Word to Roger Mayweather. May he rest in peace. Subscribe. Click on the notification bell. Share this video. Make sure you all click on the notification bell to get notified when I do post or go live on Split Decision. As you all know, I mix, master, engineer, produce Split Decision while knocking out all of the decafs that don't even got the cojones to call in to this day. They stay talking that crap in the comment section, but not even one of them will call in and debate with intelligence. I simply lose brain cells debating with these decafs. If I had a lower IQ, I could have enjoyed y'all conversation, but I got a higher IQ. So if you even dream about debating Akhi and being Akhi in a debate and putting a blemish on Akhi record, you better wake up and call in, apologize on Split Decision Live. With that being stated, to all the decafs, please Stop hating and call in. The number is in the description box. And I'm going to go ahead and play this clip. Then I'll pick up the call.